Attorneys in the Pam Hupp case are preparing for a speedier trial under a new judge. Today, both sides met in St. Charles with a Jefferson County judge recently appointed to the capital murder case. Tracy Henson was in the court this morning and is live in St. Charles with what the new judge decided today. Tracy?
Kelly, the August trial for Pam Hupp for the murder of Betsy Faria in 2011 has officially been postponed. There's still too many factors at play here, from additional evidence that needs to be tested to about 20 to 30 witnesses that still need to be deposed by the defense. Now that trial is set for possibly as early as spring 2027, but could be postponed until August of next year. Now, we didn't hear from the defense after court today, but we did hear from the prosecution.
Today was just a quick turnaround based on the change of judge we had taken.
Mike Wood is the prosecuting attorney for Lincoln County.
What we were really happy to hear is that Judge Rathert is going to do what he can to accommodate both parties to try to get this case resolved sooner than later.
In March, under the previous judge, the idea of a 2028 trial was floated after the defense blamed the prosecution for missing evidence they need for independent lab testing. After court, I asked Wood why that evidence was not handed over on time.
Once we had delivered that order from the court over to the crime lab, there must have been some type of confusion or some issue.
Some items were sent to the private lab, others were not.
I can confirm now that every single item they had wanted, they had listed out for us. We were able to make sure that those items got to their lab.
With that issue settled, the trial is pressing on. An August start is off the table. The judge said maybe spring 2027. Russ Faria, who was convicted and then later acquitted of his late wife Betsy's murder, was in court when Pam Hupp approved the trial delay.
She doesn't say a whole lot, and I guess that's probably pretty smart because, if it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than open one's mouth and remove all doubt. And fortunately, she's remaining silent for now.
Through her public defenders, Hupp did ask to be moved back to the Chillicothe Correctional Center. Outside the courthouse, we learned why Hupp would want to go back. Former inmate Alicia Neubauer recognized Russ and his wife Carol and told us how Hupp was treated in prison.
When you're in prison, it's unfortunate. There's people like us, and then there's people that don't mind being there, right? And they look up to people like that.
For now, Pam Hupp will still be held in Lincoln County, at least until the pre-trial motions have all been heard. If there is a gap between the pre-trial motions and the actual trial, the judge said he may consider moving her back to Chillicothe, but he wants to keep her in Lincoln County close by so that there is no more delay in the trial from technical difficulties. In St. Charles County, I'm Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.